Hey YouTube, hey, thank you very much for checking back in. All my 31 subscribers, appreciate you. uh, hey, it's on the way to a million, right? Yeah, right. Hey, appreciate you though. Thanks for having the interest there to look at it and listen to some old dude talk about his car. All right, now this is a pretty special car, right? The C8. We've seen a bazillion videos on it and all that good stuff. I'm gonna try to show you some things here that maybe no one's talked about really that much because, by God, they've talked about everything else, right? Uh, this is a pretty neat car, man. I think it looks as good, if not better, than anything I've ever owned. I've owned lots of different kind of Porsches and BMWs and even a Mercedes and all kind of stuff. Other Corvettes, C7 and C6, and this one just is in a league to its own as far as the design, the look, and in person is really where it's at, right? Pictures and video just do not do it justice, as everyone else has said, and that's very true. Anyway, if you can take a look at one, man, they're amazing. So anyway, so let me just talk about something real quick. People talk about they don't want their engine compartments to get wet. Yeah, and I don't really want that either. I want it looking good. I want it looking spotless. But you know, let's be real, right? It's an engine bay. A mini hurricane occurs in there every time you drive it on a wet road, right? So if you want it looking good, if you're going to take it somewhere, it rains on you, and you want to get there and impress people with how pretty it looks in here, well, all you've got to do is probably just wipe down the engine cover, right? You don't really care about the other internals there so much. It's mostly just solid surfaces. This one, and then the back window, right? And the rear hatch window, right? You get spots on there. Yeah, they may dry there with the heat of the engine and be a little bit difficult to remove, but I can tell you I'm about 5'9", 5'10", a little bit of a dad belly on me. The rear hatch is opened up to its uppermost position, and I can suck in the gut a little bit. I can barely reach the center of the glass, so it's a little tight to get the center area of the glass. So that's why I don't really want it getting dirty, but if it does, I can certainly clean it off, no big deal. So that's kind of that. If you keep your car garaged and you want to wash it, say, and you want to do it and not, have so much water get in the engine bay when you're washing it, because water will get in a little bit, right? Maybe just lay a towel over it or something, and obviously remember to remove it. But just put something in there to kind of cover that up. I'm sure somebody will come up with a temporary cover you put on there while you're washing your car. But obviously you have to remember to get that thing out of there. You're going to have some major issues. So for obvious reasons, right? Just a thought. No big deal. Engine gets dirty. Who cares about most of it? Clean a few things. You're good to go. And we'll learn what cleans it best, right? Kind of heat baked on spots, water spots and stuff. Maybe a little resistant, but anyway. So this is all polycarbonate plastic. You can hear that. It's pretty dang solid, right? But it gets a little mottled. Not really sure why it does that. It just does. Who cares? It kind of comes mottled from the factory, really. If you see them, they'll be like that already. I don't think those are water spots. It's just part of the process there. So just had the windows tinted there. It looks really good. It looks really good. You'll see the sticker here on the window controls there in the door. Keep the hands off the button, all right? Don't let the window down. So I had my car in the shop recently, not for that, but for transmission failure, and water pump was leaking at the time, so they fixed that too. It took about a month to get it back, so I knew it was going to be there, so I went to Amazon and bought some cry-cut vinyl, a roll of it, and I thought, well, I just want to put something on here that's kind of clingy without too sticky, and something I can put on there to kind of keep people's big clodhopper boots from, hitting the door. Well, I didn't put anything on there, but they always do it right here, right? But really down here bothers me. I have illuminated door sills there, brand new. They're plastic. I don't want to scratch those. And then this is all plastic here that gets scratched, right? We don't want to do that. So that worked really well, right? So consider that vinyl. Just a piece of vinyl, tape it on if you have to, and lightly tape it, and it does well. So the interior of the 2LT C8. People complain about that being shiny. Might have been better had they made it in like brushed aluminum like that, you know, for sun glare and stuff like that. Instead, it's very, very shiny. So that is a little bit of an issue, but not horrible. This is without the carbon fiber package, so this is a just a black piece of plastic that's a little bit semi-gloss, so it looks pretty good. Again, we discussed the rearview mirror. When you close it, there's not much. See that gap right there? Tiny, isn't it? All right. So if you're sitting with your head on the headrest, that's what you're seeing right there. It's very small. Will not go forward any form or fashion. It won't do it. So that's pretty awful. Be honest with you, driving it in the sun is not good. You'll see. One of the things I like about the center control HVAC system, you can see those silver pieces that stick up, right? Controls your ventilation fan, and that is temperature for one area and temperature for the other area, the passenger there. It's kind of cool. You can drive down the road without taking your eyes off the road and turn your fan up or down. That's kind of cool. And then you can see there's a little recessed area for direction of flow and all that, and controls of the HVAC system. So it kind of distinguishes itself from the surrounding buttons, right? So you can kind of do a little bit of eyes on the road, just kind of a feel to see what to do. You're probably going to screw up until you learn where they are. But anyway, it's something kind of cool that they did, so I thought that was neat. What else? Oh, I am not liking the rearview mirror. Looks horrible. The camera version, I don't like it. Can't do it. Your eyes are focused down the road and focused on other things, and all of a sudden you look up there and it's like, whoa, Nelly, what's going on? So no, I just have it in normal mode and I'm fine. I've driven a lot of cars, like I've said, with small little bitty itty mailbox windows or mail slit windows, so to speak, and this is no different. So one of the neat views I like in the C8 is here. You can see the red seat belt, that cool headrest on the GT2 seats, and you can see the engine back there. Isn't that cool? That's just what this car is, right? It's just the cool factor. I'm still in the break-in period, so haven't had the fun vroom factor, so to speak. But it's cool. Just the build is really, really, as some people would say, nifty. People in old age like me. Check out the front. So got my battery charger there, the trickle charger in there from the factory, some other junk in there. It is a little junky in it, but this you know, they provide these bags for you, probably in the 2LT package, but you just affix them over here, so you got 4 points of fixation here, and similarly on the other side there, and then this opens up like that, so it fits nice and tight. You got little bags here, pouches here to put stuff in. That's kind of cool. We've seen all the stuff there that other people showed you there. So anywho, that's it. So thanks for checking out the C8. I'm in love with the white. It makes everything pop there. You can see all the accessories on it, the black components of it real well. It just really stands out, makes a statement, and the red ties in with everything else there. So anyway, thanks again, and we'll do another video here sometime. Please let me know in the comments below if there's anything in particular that you want to see or know about or something like that, because I'm kind of exhausted on what there is out there. So we'll do something later on when I wash it, show you kind of what I use and maybe why I use it. So, all right, guys and gals, have a good one. See ya. Thanks for checking in.